So what is up, everyone? Today is Thursday, January 29th. I'll be trading the Nasdaq like I always do. So honestly, I'm coming into this session with a bearish bias. I feel like I say that for a couple of reasons. So first, I feel like on the daily, so we've tapped into this daily fair value gap. I feel like we pulled back through it. I feel like we're low-key a little overextended. I also was looking at, like, there's this extreme wick down here. I feel like on this time frame, it's not too obvious. But I feel like when you go to the 1 hour, you can see, like, there's this extreme wick. I'm pretty sure it's from, like, an earnings release, because there was, like, earnings releases coming out right after market close. So, there's, like, the same kind of wick left behind on both ES and NQ. So I want to say I'm bearish to that. I mean, there's Asia lows below. We never actually even came up and tapped into this 15-minute gap up here. I feel like for me to take a short, I really would have wanted to see that get hit. Here, this box out. This is a lot. I just feel like we're trending bearish right now, though. I mean, like, if let's say at market open, we just keep going straight up. I mean, I can't be bearish forever, but... Oh, so we actually barely tapped into that 15-minute. We're getting a very clean reaction. Yeah, so you can see, remember... Oh, wait, That's a 5-minute. I'm sorry, that's a 5-minute. I misspoke. So, yeah, we tapped into that 5-minute. Reacting so strongly out of it, right? So, like, this is more confirmation we're moving bearish. I mean, it is really close to market open. So I feel like really close to the open can be kind of choppy, but right now, I mean, it's looking pretty bearish. I want to at least see Asia low get taken if I were to be bullish, honestly. At least Asia low. You say good morning, Tim. How you doing today? Not bad. How about you, Uberfile? Good morning. I kind of slept in this morning. It was kind of nice. You said I'm doing good myself, ready for some trading. How long do you back? I backtested for like I think an hour and a half. I think it was like almost exactly an hour and a half. You said what's good, Tim? What's the bias for today? What's up, Kane? So honestly, right now I'm bearish, at least till Asia low. Honestly, I feel like I want to see this low down here, which is like previous day low, get taken. I'm pretty sure like right after market closed yesterday, we had like earnings reports. So there was like this wick down. So I feel like any obvious wicks higher time frame, we usually draw to. Like on the 1 hour, there's this huge wick. And we're trending toward it right now. I feel like my backup plan, though, is like, let's say if we come down and sweep out Asia low and react off it very strongly, I might be a little bullish. But I want to say I'm leaning bearish. It's looking like we're gonna come take Asia low pretty quickly, it looks like. And, you know, real quick while I'm on the subject, I might as well pull up the stats from my backtesting last night. FX replay is just taking its sweet time. Oh, so we took Asia lows. So, I mean, honestly, the only way I'd be bullish is, like, let's say if we start reacting up, like, right now, and we just keep falling through this reaction. But... I mean, I'm really not expecting Asia lows to hold, to be honest. I wonder if FX replay is having issues because, I'm trying to bring it up and it's just not loading. I'll deal with that later. Ooh, so we are just dumping. Oh my god. Yes, I mean, we're definitely bearish, right? I mean, honestly, at this point, I'm really looking to see previous day low get hit. I mean, I feel like I wanted that originally too, but... So honestly, I'm looking for a continuation short. Like, honestly, let's say if we can open up like a 5-minute gap here, pull back into that gap, and give me a clear reversal out of it, I'd take a short. And honestly, I'm trying to think, I might even go for a higher RR today, because I feel like this draw is low-key kind of obvious. I don't know, I gotta see the setup, obviously, but we also might just dump the previous day low and give me no entry. But I'll be back in 1 second. But yeah, we were just dumping. I would prefer if we didn't take the draw this early on. I have a feeling we're not going to pull up that 5-minute gap. I feel like it's just so far away. I feel like once we tap into this, I mean... I feel like this is the first area we could start experiencing a bullish reaction from. Like this daily fair value gap right here. I'm going to mark out equilibrium of it as well. You said, hi, Professor Tim. What's up, Bryn? How are you? So I'll mark out the 5-minute gap. I'm really hoping we don't take out previous day low because I want to target that. I need a different water bottle. It doesn't squeak so much when I open it. Yeah, we're probably going to take previous day low. That's annoying. Yeah, I bet that... Yeah, this hourly candle looks so bearish. Like, we just dumped. With the 4-hour candle? Yeah. Oh, I guess... So we haven't taken out previous day low just yet. I feel like... I think it's unlikely to happen. Even if we open up like some form of 5-minute gap here and trade back up into there and react out of it, I would even take something like that. You said definitely bearish today. Is there news today? There was... Yeah, there was unemployment claims at 8:30, which pretty much like did nothing. And I guess it says Trump speaks at 4:30, but I mean that'll be like after market close. It basically means nothing in my opinion. I still have to wait like 4 minutes until this gap opens up for me to take a trade off of it. I like that we came close to previous day low and didn't hit it. We're like, what, 10 points away from previous day low? And we might just come sweep it now. But I feel like when we come close to a higher time frame low and don't hit it, I feel like it always comes back to sweep it later. I mean, yeah, like this. You said, bro, you're on audio. Tell me what's the bias, bro. I got you, Vized. So honestly, I'd say I'm bearish right now, at least. I know we left behind a wick, like right after the close yesterday. There was like earnings, so there's like the extreme like low. I mean, we're really close to hitting it though. It's like previous day low. We're actually like, what, 10 points away from hitting it at this point. But I feel like past that, we're gonna be inside a daily gap. I might look for a bullish rejection out of there. But I just don't like, I feel like we're a little overextended bearish though. How many points is this? Yeah, we've already ripped almost 200 points down since like market open. From like high to low. It's like 150 points since the open. Yeah, we just swept previous day low. At least we're inside this daily fair value gap right now. I mean, honestly, if we can leave behind an unfilled 5-minute gap, I might maybe look for a long if I get clear enough structure, like lower time frame. Just kind of feel like we're so overextended, but I don't think I'm going to get that. Honestly, I feel like at this point I'm more leaning toward a bearish continuation short because I feel like there's still this low from Thursday left behind. We might just want to come sweep that low. NQ is definitely so much more bearish though. Oh, ES just took Asia low. It looks like, well, it's about to. So we tapped into that equilibrium of that daily fair value gap. And we were just dumping. And honestly, at this point, I feel like I just want to see this other low get taken. We're just moving so bearish. I can't fade this. Oh my god. And honestly, I feel like higher time frame, this is gonna want to make me be like really bearish, like higher time frame, because like when you think about the daily, right? Like we tapped into this daily fair value gap up here. We put in an SMT with all-time highs. Like you can see ES took out all-time highs, right? NQ is respecting this daily gap. Like honestly, if we're gonna dump like this, especially honestly, if we close through, like this is for tomorrow, but like if we close through this gap right here on the daily, I'm gonna be so bearish, honestly. Because I feel like if this daily gap's not going to hold us, like, we're probably going to dump, honestly. You said no entries, yeah. Come on, what? There's this low over here. We're probably going to hit it. I mean, it's like 20 points away. Yeah, so we just took that low as well. You said, I caught the knife for a small gain this morning, waiting now for a real entry on something. Morning. What's up, MCO2? How are you? Doing well, sir. Happy to hear that. I guess ES like is about to tap into this 4 hour over here. I feel like we just can't keep dumping like this forever though. I'm trying to think, are there any more unfilled 5-minute gaps? If I can like honestly, if I can get a long where I can go break even or target the unfilled 5-minute, I might like that. Just because I feel like we're so overextended. We're finally getting a reaction off some area a little bit. Because like higher time frame, we just swept like 2 separate lows that are kind of significant. Yeah, we are starting to definitely react up right now. I'm surprised we might not even open up a 5-minute gap here. So no 5-minute gap's gonna open there, which is interesting. There is this 4-minute gap. I'm really not gonna take an inverse off this 4-minute. I'd have to go break even at this unfilled 5-minute gap right above. I just don't like it. I feel like ES probably already tapped into a 5-minute. Not yet, but honestly though, like I'm not gonna start looking for longs just yet, because like this isn't enough confirmation, honestly. Like, if I were to look for a long, I'd want to see, like, you can see, like, we're trending down, right? I'd want to see us put in, like, a higher low, and then kind of start trending like this. Like, for example, I'd want to see, like, a 5-minute bullish gap open up. I'd want to see us, like, respect the gap, and then start rejecting out of there. So NQ's back to, like, Monday's levels. I think Monday open was down here. I mean, the weekly candle is still kind of bullish, but it's pulling back a lot. You said if I held my first play, which I don't trust, I'd be up lots. I mean, it'd be like that sometimes. You know, I feel like I'm kind of conflicted because I feel like I want to look and be like higher time frame. We're bullish. We swept this low inside this 4-hour gap. We're inside this daily fair value gap. But like, I feel like the other part of me wants to be like, we're just moving so bearish. Like, how can you say we're bullish? And that's obviously why I wait for like confirmation. But you said true. I don't fret about it. That's what matters. Hopefully 10 a.m. will kind of make things clear for me. Because sometimes, I know this might sound funny, but like honestly, if you just pay attention to which way 10 a.m. goes first, I feel like sometimes it can kind of clear things up for me. Like for example, if let's say 10 a.m. opens and we manipulate down, and then right after we start going right back up, I'll be like, okay, well 10 a.m. manipulation was down, we're gonna continue bullish now. Or if like let's say the reverse, right? Like let's say we trend up at 10 a.m. and just come right back down, I'd be like, yeah, we're continuing bearish. Because what, 10 a.m. is going to open in like 8 minutes now? You said, oh, I've been meaning to tell you, Tim, your computer needs a bit of dusting. You can see it in your vids. You know, I appreciate the heads up. I do kind of slack in that area. You said good video last night, by the way. Appreciate that, MCO too. We're moving so bearish. Like, honestly, if I was going to look for a bearish short, like, I'd want to see 10 a.m. like happen. And then I want to see us pull back into the 15-minute gap we're going to form then. And then I feel like I'd look for a short out of there. I just don't like how we're so overextended, but the structure is so obvious right now. So I guess ES is about to tap into this 4-hour gap as well. So it seems like consolidation. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it would be nice if we could consolidate for a bit and then like manipulate up later and just continue down. That'd be ideal, honestly. What's up, Panic Light? How are you? At this point, though, I feel like I definitely just gotta wait for 10 a.m. to happen. So we have like, what, 4 minutes until 10 a.m. open? That's pretty much what I'm waiting for. You see, got filled for like -20. Yep, it's annoying when you like get a bad fill. I feel like when I get a bad fill too, it makes it hard for like me to go like stop loss to break even. I'm like, do I put my break even where it should be and take a small loss? Do I actually put my stop loss to break even and give myself even less breathing room on this trade? You said no trade equals safe account. That's facts. You said risk when obvious today is not that obvious. That's facts. Yeah, honestly, like right now, nothing's been like blatantly obvious to me. Well, I mean, honestly, I feel like the most obvious thing I saw today was when at market open, we traded up and tapped into that 5-minute gap, and I said that I was bearish to these lows down here. But the only thing was there was no entry. Like, even if I looked on the 30-second, like, there was no 30-second gap taking inverse off of. There's not enough structure. It's too close to market open. So, like, I mean, that wasn't even that clear, honestly. That was just, I guess, what I had most confidence in so far. There's even a 15-minute gap we're delivering from. You said, oh yeah, I saw that too. You have to be cash. You have to be fast, yeah, to catch that, yeah. That was my trading view forgetting about a candle again. You said another drop sometime, maybe. I mean, honestly, at this point, I'm hoping that we have 10 a.m. in like, what, a minute? I want 10 a.m. to go up. Maybe tap into like a 15-minute gap up here. Maybe a 5-minute. There's no 5-minute, but I want to see 10 a.m. like manipulate up, and I'll take an inversion down. Hopefully. We're dumping before 10 a.m. open too. Like, look how this 4-hour candle is closing. This is such, like, look at the size of this 4-hour candle in relation to the surrounding 4-hour candles. Like, this is a dump and a half. She said 100% patience is key. I'm going to reach this payout one day. I'm currently risking 200 per trade. He said I've got about 5 to 6 bolts left in the chamber. That's a funny way to phrase it. You got this, bro. That's good. I mean, if you're risking 200 per trade, though, you're giving yourself good breathing room. He said that'd be a sniper wait for the shot. Yeah, exactly. I always love the analogy as a trader because I feel like it's so facts, though. It's like, I feel like snipers and traders both do the same thing, though. They wait for the perfect opportunity, and they never do anything before then. Well, the best ones, at least. If you're not a good sniper, I mean, you just see the first shot you get, and you just start going bang, 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 if you know what I mean. But you're probably not gonna. You're probably gonna miss, though. Oh my God, we're still dumping. So I'm gonna mark out 10 a.m. open. So when we tapped into this other unfilled 4-hour gap, I'm not going to lie, I remember marking out this 4-hour and thinking to myself, are we really going to come that low? And we actually did. You said, have you ever looked into alpha decay, a statistical edge decreasing for more people using the same strategy? I mean, I've heard about it. I don't really know how to properly research it, but I feel like in my opinion, I feel like the majority of retail traders, even if they have a good strategy, still can't make money because their emotions get in the way. They can't properly execute it, or even if they do properly execute it, they start revenge trading the next day and like over risking and stuff. And on top of that, I feel like I know IFVGs in our mind and like ICT concepts and stuff are so popular, but I feel like in the grand scheme of things, like I feel like they're not popularized like that much. Like, I don't know. I feel like, for example, I feel like retail concepts, like trend lines, like there are people that make money trading trend lines. And I feel like the way you get over like alpha decay is just having like market discretion. Like if you know where the market is going to head toward higher time frame because you've seen the market move day in and day out, I feel like you can kind of get over that. Does that make sense? If you're targeting the right way. But I don't know. I mean, I could always be wrong. I mean, I'll take it day by day. If I mean, I know I'm losing right now. I mean, I'm not questioning my strategy yet, but like, let's say if I lost like straight for 3 months, I'm like, maybe something's going on here. But so this is 10 a.m. open right here. So I would like, you can see like the idea behind 10 a.m. open is you can see we open up this new 4-hour candle. It's got barely a wick. You can see like even these other bearish 4-hour candles, they usually print a little bit of a wick to the top side, right? Like this one barely has a wick. So, in theory, on a normal day, if we weren't dumping so hard, I feel like at 10 a.m., we might chop for a little bit, and then we kind of go above the 10 a.m. open, and then go down to continue. So at least we can print a wick to the upside of that candle. But we just might be moving so bearish that might just not happen. You know, I would really hate for this to be a no pullback day. The thing I hate though is I feel like the further and further we go, I feel like shorts just get like lower rated because it's like look how far away we are from the open. Like, where's 9:30 open? Like this is 9:30 open. Yeah, we're down like almost 400 points from the open. You said took a shot on the drop, green on the day. The day is done. I'm not going to watch market anymore. I'll check back for an update later. Green's the goal. Goal achieved. That's what's up, Enco2. I'm happy for you. This really is some dump, though. Like, at this point, my highest rated short that I want to see is if we pull back into this 15-minute gap up here, which is right above 10 a.m., I'd want to see a rejection out of there. You said entered the continuation. That's what's up, Bren. Said thanks to first put me. I would have been about $200 gain. That's what's up. I really hope we can pull back to this 15-minute gap up here. So I just want to see us come a little above 10 a.m. open and then offer a reaction back down, and that's like my A+ rated short, honestly. I might. Are we really gonna respect this 1 minute gap? You said even though it's all a continuation? I mean, yeah. We've been dumping since market open. It's been 35 minutes of straight dumping. No, I guess FX replay just doesn't want to load for me. I don't know if it's in my head or not, but I feel like all these... Oh, FX replay wants to load now. You know, I wanted to show you guys before, but it wouldn't load. You said again, small account, super small. I'm up 16, so I was scared of... I mean, green is green, though. I always say that. Doesn't matter if you made a penny. Doesn't matter if you made $100,000. I mean, you're green. It was literally just there. I wonder if they're having issues. But... strategy analytics. So this is the back testing I did. They have to be having issues. Does that do anything? Well, essentially, I'm up like 2,300. I have like a 65% win rate about. My average risk to reward is like slightly over 1-to-1. Honestly, though, I thought it was funny. When I did that February backtesting, there was like 1 week. I think I took 1 break even and that was it. I was like, damn, I barely traded this whole week. You said just passed my first eval of the year? Hey, that's what's up. Happy for you. So we're gonna open up like a 5-minute gap here. I really don't want to take a continuation, like basing off of this 5-minute. I really want to see us come to this 15-minute up here, because at least at that way we could come above 10 a.m. You said caught a nice short on Top Step. My Lucid didn't work. I wonder why your Lucid account didn't work. I know they had issues yesterday, but to my knowledge, I thought they got that fixed. You said, does anyone know if Trade Evade's still down? I don't think it is. I mean, I took a trade on Trade Evade earlier on my Lucid account. I have this account. It's like I have this weird strategy I'm testing, but you said I'm using Lucid RM but on TradingView. I mean, yeah, if Trade Evade's down though, it wouldn't work on anywhere, including TradingView. So if it works for you, it should be working for him. It works for me today, but you said this month, to be honest, trading into unfilled gaps hasn't been working as well as before. Trading out of them as a continuation. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been trading toward unfilled gaps as much. I've definitely, like you said, like I've been looking for continuations. But honestly, even the continuations haven't been working as good this past month at least. Oh, you said, did you take a trade based on the weather model again? Yeah, I did. I lost today, though, on the weather model. You said Trade Evade's good? Yeah, Trade Evade's good. Yeah, what? I mean, can you see that, maybe? I'm down like $400 in the weather model account. I pretty much went long at market open because it was a sunny day. I think you guys can assume what happened from here, I mean. You said, yeah, been a slow month, to be honest. Started to speed up a little bit this week. Yeah, honestly, this week, I'm getting hope the price action's kind of getting better. He said, hopefully we're good by next month. That's pretty much exactly what I'm hoping. I figure, like, well, I'm pretty sure, yeah, February 2nd or 1st or whatever is like Monday. I want to say. I'm not good with days. I'm pulling up a calendar, I'm not gonna lie. February 2nd is Monday. That's cool though. You know, February is like it's a whole month where it's like the first week is the 1st to the 7th, and the last week is the 22nd through the 28th. So it's like 4 perfect weeks in a month, if that makes sense. But so we pulled back into this 5-minute gap that we opened up. We potentially could continue lower from here. I'd prefer if we didn't. I would really prefer if we could pull a little higher and pull into this 15-minute gap, as well as come above 10 a.m. open. And then let's say if I can get a continuation short going down after that, that's something I'm willing to take. Are these equal highs? We're reacting out of that 5 minutes so strongly. You said, all right, y'all, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Happy trading. Appreciate you stopping by, MCO2. Yeah, you know, honestly, even if I was looking to take a short out of this 5 minute, I feel like the structure lower time frame isn't the best. Like, there's 2 separate 30-second gaps, and we actually didn't even close through this one. We have like relative equal highs up here. GC Trading Systems says, Timmy, what's up, GC Trading Systems? He said, did you get to short? Nah. I wanted like a good pullback into a 5 or a 15-minute gap as we were coming down. And we pretty much didn't pull back into any gap. The only pullback we really had was like right at market open. We pulled into like this 5-minute gap up here. I just couldn't get any clean entries up there. It was just so close to market open. So I pretty much just watched it go down, 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 keep saying I wanted to pull back for shorts. And you never really got one. I mean, I honestly might try a short if we can pull into this 15-minute gap up here. But you said, gotcha, we use the 1 minute IFVG plus footprint to get a short. Is footprint, that's like order flow, right? So yeah, honestly, I feel like everyone be using order flow. I really gotta look. I gotta do some research on order flow. Oh my god, we're dumping so hard. Trying to think, what even are, like, if I were to look for targets, right? I mean, there's like this low down here, which is so far away. There's this low over here. This is a boring day so far, not gonna lie. At least for me. I'm really surprised we haven't had any significant pullback. I wonder if this is a data low down here. I wouldn't be surprised if it is. I'm looking like it's an 8 a.m. candle. I wonder if at 8:30 we kind of wick down. The only thing I hate, like, to check if it's a data low, I'd have to go in the 1 minute and scroll so far back. I guess I got nothing else to do. Sure, where's price? Is it this low? We've already taken out these lows. Price is up. Price is here. So what is this one? No, that is not a data low. It looks like they're equal lows though. Equal lows from like forever ago. So honestly, I'd say we're trending toward the equal lows right now. You know, I feel like if we did not rebalance the 5-minute gap, I feel like I would have like maybe considered a 1 minute inverse here, but the gap's already been rebalanced, so like there's no really unfilled gap to kind of target. I mean, there's an unfilled 15-minute gap above, but we don't have to hit the 15-minute because we've already rebalanced the 5. I mean, like, yeah, I would definitely prefer if we hit the 15-minute, but I want us to manipulate up. I mean, I feel like we're kind of chopping right now, which is kind of a good sign. I mean, there are equal highs above. Hopefully we'll take the equal highs. And once we take those, I want us to just keep going and hit the 15. I'm trying to be hopeful here. I should also mark out the 15-minute on ES in case maybe ES wants to tap into the 15-minute. But I'd really prefer if NQ could tap into that 15-minute gap. Oh, and also, guys on the YouTube, if you don't mind, hit the thumbs up button. It does help me out, and I do appreciate it. We're so close to these equal highs. I think these equal highs up here are most likely going to get taken. I don't know how likely it is we're going to retrace this 15-minute gap up here, but if we do, I definitely want to short out of there. You said shorts were in a 4-hour FVG? I mean, we are in the 4-hour FVG, but I feel like we're just moving so bearish. And like, if we retrade up, and we'll be tapping into like, well, it'll be a 15-minute gap. You said, of course, I keep meaning to do it at the start of the stream, but always forget. Well, I appreciate it whenever you do. We didn't even take the equal highs up here. We're moving so bearish. And the thing is, we're going to open up like another 15-minute gap in like 5 minutes. But the only thing is, I really don't want to see this. Like, if we open up this 15-minute, I don't want to see that one get traded too. I really want to see the one above 10 a.m. open get traded too. Because I feel like when I'm thinking about the 4-hour candle, I really want to see us put in at least some wick on this 4-hour candle. Like, are we not going to take the equal highs? These are actually equal highs too. How did we not take the equal highs? I mean, I know they're counter trend and all, but still, like. I mean, what, in 2 minutes, we're going to open up another 15-minute gap. I feel like the annoying thing is, like, just as we're going to create this 15-minute gap, we're trading so far away from it. Like, so now I want to, like, now if I want to pull back, it's got to come all the way back up here now. So when we did open up, there's an unfilled 15-minute gap above. I feel like we are pretty overextended. I know this might sound a little crazy, but I'm thinking about maybe if we invert this 2-minute really quickly, I could maybe try a long and go break even at the unfilled 15-minute gap. Only because I feel like we're just so overextended. Like, we're not rebalancing any of these gaps. Well, I mean, I guess we did rebalance this 5-minute, though. This is the unfilled 15 up here. The unfilled 15 is down here. And there's also equal highs, unfilled 15-minute gap. Stops crazy. Because I feel like, honestly, though, even if we're going to continue bearish, we low-key need to come above 10 a.m. open. I mean, the thing is, though, if this takes forever to invert, like, I really can't take this, but... I have a feeling I'm not going to take this. I mean, it's ridiculously counter trend, but... We might maybe open up like a 4-minute gap here. Maybe I could try the same idea in this 4-minute, but I feel like at this point, like, we're so far away from 10 a.m. open. Like, I keep saying we have to put a wick, but it's like we're so far away at this point, like, it kind of means nothing. Honestly, at this point, if we were to retrace past 10 a.m. open, that'd be, like, ridiculously bullish at this point. Like, I wouldn't even be looking for shorts anymore if we came up to 10 a.m. open. Like, honestly, I feel like you could have gone for shorts if we swept, like, this high up here. I didn't like how we edged this high. And we also put in, like, there's equal highs up here. We never took out the equal highs. So I feel like it's not the highest rated short. Looks like we might take out another higher time frame low I have marked out. I feel like on Twitch and Kick, there's so many bots that just come in here and be like, pay me for viewers. You said this week was the first clean week of January. The rest was just chopped. Yeah, honestly, and this week, I feel like this week wasn't even the best either, honestly. Could have been a little better. Like, compared to the other weeks of January, this has been the best week, but I feel like I haven't been getting the pullbacks I've wanted. You said it was good, but entries weren't too nice. Honestly, that's a really good way to put it. So, I mean, this is the unfilled 15 up here. I'm trying to think of how I want to handle this after we take out this low. Because, like, honestly, I'm thinking I highly doubt this will happen just because we're so overextended. Like, if we take out this low and maybe invert this 5-minute immediately, there's, like, the unfilled 15-minute gap above you can go break even at. It's not the highest rated setup. I feel like I'd want to see it form in real time, but I'd also want to see us take out this low though first. I can't believe we didn't even hit that low. I mean, if we didn't hit it, it could be a good target to target. Target to target. And maybe if we could like open up this 5-minute, trade into it, and then I could get a continuation as low maybe. Nah, never mind. We took the low. So we're going to open up this 5-minute gap in like a minute and 30 seconds. You said, I think we might take out the low a 25th on MES. I mean, honestly, I could see that. It's like a really prominent low. I don't know if we'll necessarily do that today, though. I feel like that's pretty far away for us to go to today. But I'd say we're trending toward that. I mean, I could be wrong, too. I mean, we're dumping so hard. Ooh. I like just measuring out what from... Well, this is 9 a.m. open. If I measure from market open... Oh my god, we're down almost 500 points since market open, which is like 2%. So what's the P&L today? I haven't taken any trades today. We haven't really pulled back into any 5 or 15-minute gaps for me to take a continuation. You said definitely feels slow, but honestly the range is huge. It's all perspective. I mean, the candles are huge, yeah, but I feel like when you zoom out though, like even if you look at the daily chart, like look at this daily candle in relation to all the candles surrounding. Like this is some dump. You said, did you short Nas? Nah, I couldn't find an entry. I was waiting for a pullback into like a 5 or a 15-minute gap, and we just kept dumping with no pullback. These hourly candles are huge. I mean, I know I still have another half an hour. I'll keep watching, but like, I feel like it's gonna be a no trade day. Like, we're just so overextended. Like, are we really gonna pull back to a 15-minute gap? Like, maybe not. Honestly, we can barely even pull back to a 5-minute gap. Oh, and also, in case you guys didn't hear before, Alpha Futures is doing a 20% off sale for like the rest of the day today. So if you guys are looking to pick up any accounts at Alpha, it's usually like 10% with my discount code, which is code TIMB272. But until today, at like I want to say it's like in 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's gonna end. You said I just blow my account. Sorry to hear that, Isaac. It's all a part of the process, though. We all blow accounts. I'm not gonna lie. If I lose my next trade, I'm gonna blow my account. I feel like January's been rough. You know, speaking of losing streaks, though, I don't know if you guys heard also, I uploaded a video yesterday on my YouTube speaking about like how I deal with losing streaks. So if you guys are on a losing streak and you want some advice, definitely check out that video. It's like, I uploaded it like yesterday on my YouTube. You said tired of blowing accounts. I feel that. No one ever wants to blow an account, but like as long as you give up and keep like trying to be 1% better every day, eventually you'll succeed, right? You know, I bet people would trade opening range breaks probably 8 today. We're just slowly just falling. I mean, maybe if we can pull back into like a 5-minute gap up here, maybe get a continuation short out of that. I know we're so overextended, but like I feel like it's just a clear trend, and there is a low higher time frame kind of nearby that I could target. This is like Monday low. This is like probably like Monday London lows, I want to say. So we are entering the 11 a.m. macro. So I feel like if anything were to happen interesting, it would probably happen soon. Because I always say like the hourly candles are really important, like the opening, closing them. And we're going to open a new hourly candle. So it's always like the first 10 minutes and the last 10 minutes of every hourly. So essentially 10:50 to 11:10. Oh my god, we're dumping with no pullbacks all day. This is annoying. So we just swept another low. We're almost there. We edged it. Yeah, we just took another higher time frame low without any retracement into any 5 or 15 minute gap. This has been such a fun day. Dude, I like how I'm scrolling my Instagram. People are talking about the dollar collapsing. You know, honestly, I feel like I wanted to end early because, like, what am I even gonna like? We already took all these lows. Like, am I really gonna take a continuation short when we're like all the way down here? Not really. Am I gonna take a long? No, not really. Like, honestly, you said what caused such a dump on NAS? Any bright ideas? Honestly, not really. I have no idea why we're dumping so hard. To be completely honest, did unemployment claims come out? No, I mean they weren't even that crazy. I wouldn't really know, but I'm going to give my analysis of the session, right? So coming into the session, I did have a bearish bias, right? Why did I have a bearish bias? So on the daily, we tapped into this daily fair value gap right here. We were respecting it. I know like today's open was through it, but like that's not a close through it. It's more like an open through it. So the gap's still being respected. We at the point of market open, this was an unfilled daily fair value gap right here, as well as when you go like the lower time frames, such as like the 1 hour, this right here was like a prominent low. So like, I don't know if you guys have heard me talk about like news lows, like data lows. It's essentially the same principle, except this one is like an earnings low. Like right after market close yesterday, all these earnings reports came out. So it kind of left behind a wick. So I was gonna target that. And yeah, I feel like even like 15-minute chart, right? Like before market open, you can see we were low-key trending bearish, right? So at market open, which is like right around here, we traded up into this 15-minute gap right here, as well as when you zoom in, there's this 5-minute gap. So you can see we almost perfectly tapped into this 5-minute gap. It's hard to see, but we did tap into it. So we perfectly tapped into that and experienced a very hard reaction off of it. So honestly, if I could have gotten an entry, like I literally would have taken some 30-second inverse off of that. But the only thing is, there's no way for me to get an entry off this really. So from here, I said, okay, I'm still bearish. I'm looking to take a continuation short. So from that point, the market opens right around here. So essentially, we just never pulled back into any 5 or 15-minute gap. Like you can see, we opened up this one, opened up this one, opened up this one. And technically, we did rebalance into this one right here. But the thing was, I was talking about how at that point in time, like this right here is 10 a.m. open. So above 10 a.m. open, we have a 15-minute fair value gap. So I was thinking, honestly, we probably need to retrade into this 15-minute fair value gap, like up here. And also, that would allow us to trade above 10 a.m. open. Because, like, why is 10 a.m. open so significant? On the 4-hour, on a normal day, when we're not dumping as bearish as we are, like when this new candle opens up, we kind of print at least a little bit of a wick. Because like you can see these other 4-hour candles, they typically have wicks on the top, even if they're going to be bearish candles. And this candle really has no wick. So I really wanted to pull back into that 15. I never really got that. We got that like very tiny. We pulled back into this 5-minute and had a really strong reaction out of it. I wonder, I don't even remember if there was an entry. I wonder, was there a 1-minute? Oh, yeah, I was talking about this 30-second that I didn't like. Yeah, so I mean, I didn't like, the only entry you really could have gotten coming from this 5-minute was like this 30-second. But there's 2 gaps in this leg, and I really don't like taking inversions when there's 2 gaps. And like this one here, for example, I bet it probably would have stopped you at break even. Here's my alarm show tool. So this right here is when we close to this 30-second. Well, I lied. It wouldn't have stopped you at break even. I mean, if you had a good stop, you could have hit 1-to-1. I probably would have put my stop somewhere there. So it would have just edged my 1-to-1 and then came to break even. But honestly, I think today should have been a no trade day for like me, honestly. I mean, I know, like at least when I'm basing trades off of 5 and 15-minute gaps, there were really good no retracements for me to take a continuation. And I really couldn't catch an entry off that, like, that retracement right at open. So, I mean, honestly, I couldn't really do too much today. I mean, I did try, like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with, I tried this, like, I call it a weather model on the side, where, you know, the dude who put me onto it, though, he was telling me I should have shorted today, because he said there's, like, wind chill, and even though it's sunny outside, it's bad weather because of how cold it is, which low-key makes sense. So, he said I should have shorted, which would have won. I went long, but I lost that, like, weather model account. Which I'm making a YouTube series. I don't know if you guys heard before, but I'm making this YouTube series where I'm essentially trading one separate funded account and just using the weather to pick long or short. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I got to say. I was looking for continuation shorts all day long, like long story short, and I didn't get any pullback. But I mean, I'll stay on for a couple more minutes in case you guys have any questions. That's pretty much all I got to say. And also, if you didn't hear me before, Alpha Futures is doing a 20% off sale until like, for a couple, I want to say like 7 more hours they're doing it. So if you use my discount code, which is code TINB272, that'll get you 20% off all evaluations, unlimited uses. So I highly recommend checking it out. Also, join my free Discord if you're not in there already. It should be in that pinned comment as well as a link to my profile. You guys are welcome to tag me any point in there. I can't guarantee I'll get back to you quickly, but I do my best to respond to everyone in that free Discord. And also, if you're new here, I do live trade Monday to Friday, every single AM session here on YouTube at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ooh, honestly, I'm gonna have to buy some more Alpha Futures accounts probably. I'm so close to buying my alpha account. You said thank you, Professor Tim. Appreciate you stopping by, Prin. Yeah, man, you guys probably don't have any questions, so I'm probably going to wrap it up here, but I do appreciate every single one of you guys stopping by. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Peace out.